Howdy ho everybody, welcome back to the Rock's Roost. It's time for some more Dragon Quest Plus. Let's jump back in here. Alright, looking at our status, we are level 6. Level 6. We need to do some grinding, looks like. And see what else we can get into. We're here in beautiful Ratatome. What items do we have? We three herbs, 2 chimera wings, 9 torches. We're good there. And again, we got a club and leather armor. That's fine. We're going to want to upgrade to a copper sword. You know, why don't we do that? We've got the money. Let's do that. That would be a smart thing to do, wouldn't it? Buy a copper sword. And a shield, why not? That's great. We're also going to sell stuff here. We're going to sell weapons. We're going to sell that club. We're going to sell it. 30 gold, not bad. No, sell armor. We were going to keep these clothes. I don't know why. We're good. Let us equip the shield. Things don't do any good if you don't equip them. Now we're in much, much better shape. Alright. So now, what we need to do is, I think, check out this cave up here. Let's do that. I believe this is Erdrick's, Roto's tomb. We're going to investigate it. Yeah, Roto's tomb. In here, we're going to use one of our 9 torches. Again, the yellow number means we have the max amount. So now we can see a little bit in the gloom. I don't remember exactly where to go in here, but we'll be okay. Oh no, please don't. Oh, that's bad. Alright, when you get poisoned, fix it immediately because it is very, very, very deadly in this game. And we got an evac bell. You ring that to leave a dungeon immediately. Drake defeated. I bet that water is just completely and utterly gross. Alright, there's a way down. Let's go ahead and take it. There might be more stuff here. But darn you, Drake. We'll come back for the stuff, because we gotta come back up out of here anyway. Aha. A mini medal. How many do we have at this point? 5. I still don't know where the king is to give those to. It's a different king than the king of Tantagel. Or, I'm sorry, Ratatome. Or Ratatome. I'm not sure. The pronunciation is up to you. See, with Tantagel, it was pretty obvious. But I understand we're going with originalism here, and that's fine. Hey, we got a drop treasure. And it's an antidote herb, which is cool because I had to use one. Let's use another torch. You see, they don't last super long. Here's the tomb. Rock reads the tombstone. A message is etched into it. Descendant, my name is Roto. 3 items were necessary to cross to the Isle of Evil, which can be seen from Ratatome Castle. I collected these items, crossed to the island, and defeated the evil lord. I then entrusted those items to 3 wise men in the kingdom. Their descendants. Protect those items and await your arrival. When an evil demon rises once again on the island, collect those items and slay the creature. The 3 sages await your arrival somewhere in the land of Elfgard. Go forth, my descendant. So this gives us the goal of the game. Get the 3 MacGuffins and go kill the Foozle. We can forgive it because this is an early example, right? Besides, it's fun. A torch. Also a welcome find. Now, that's the way back. Let's see if we can find... Are there any goodies in here? Any goodies? Unlike goodies. Goody. Oh, that's the way up. See, I've already gotten turned around. We're still not one-shotting sea slimes. Okay. Encounter rate's a little higher in the cave, which I would expect. This is good for grinding, you know. You gotta get them levels. Gotta get them levels now. Nothing there. Keep that torch up. I think maybe we have discovered everything. One shot at him. Yeah, that goes around to the tomb. Maybe we just whiffed on that first, on that she slime I commented on. I don't know. IDK. And you know, who doesn't love little animated piles of goo that you find in a cave? That always inspires confidence. So what are we going to do when we get out of this cave? I think we're going to head up to Garai and see what's cooking up there. Now, what are we doing on hit points? We're fine. Let's check kind of the northeastern side of the cave. We didn't check that, so we probably should. We probably should. Look here, there's a goodie. Gimme. I love that instant reward, right? Makes me want to explore some more. Yeah, looks good. We'll check this corner. And then I'm willing to call it good. Darn you. Alright, 27. 1 step, 26. So 1 HP per step. I believe if we were playing on normal, it'd be more than that. But still, that adds up quick. Let's get on here. So we have discovered the goal of our quest. We need to find these 3 items, and that will allow us to make our way to the island where the Dragon Lord is. Let's see, did we go here? I think maybe we did. Done and dusted. Okay. What's our gold? 458. We're still wearing the leather armor. Can we afford the chainmail yet? I think that might be a good purchase. You don't have to buy all the tiers of armor in the game, of course. We can, so I'm going to. It does raise our defense by 6 points. But see, after chainmail, there is iron armor, and then after that, there's steel armor, and then there's 2 other armors after that. If we buy the chainmail, I think we can skip the iron armor and go straight to steel. And then we can skip the magic armor and go straight to the most powerful in the game. I believe we'll be able to pull that off. Weapon-wise, hand axe increases our attack by 15. Wait, why is our attack 0? Did I not equip the sword? I didn't. Wow. Okay. You remember what I said about equipping things? Yeah. No wonder I was struggling with those monsters in the cave. I'm like, I'm level 6. Why am I having so much trouble? What a dunce. Alright, now we're good. We don't have any accessories. Yep, let's sell. No, not that. Let's sell this. 1. Come on, 1. There you go. That's good. Now, I think it might be a good idea to buy a dragon scale. And adds 4 defense, but it's only 20 gold, so I think it's worth that. Other things you can get here. For 800 gold, you can get a red bandana, which increases your agility significantly. That will also make it more likely that you'll go first in battle, which is usually good. Handwoven cape. A huge defense bonus, but 1,200 gold out of our price range for now. So let's go ahead and get the dragon scale. And equip that. And that's got all our slots filled. Yeah. And that's going to do us for a while. Alright, so don't be surprised if you find wandering minstrels in Garai's tomb. They're just paying respects. Hey, mini medal. Let's see what else we can find here. My son says a princess was imprisoned in a cave somewhere. Will she be rescued soon? I don't know. I saw everything. A monster kidnapped the princess and ran a tomb and flew her to the east. Is there any person brave enough to help the princess? Oh, there is. Well, tell him the princess was taken to the east. Okay. It's empty. Very long ago, after a lengthy struggle, the minstrel Garin ended his long journey in this land and built this town. Therefore, this place is called the town of Garai. In the Western version, it was Garinham. Let's check these barrels. You know, there could be some sardines in there. Or there could be nothing. What you doing? They say that Roto's armor was hidden long ago. Well, that's true. That is the strongest armor in the game. Hey, mister, help. Yeah. My friends are having an adventure, and I can't go with them till I get a handwoven cape. We need 1,200 gold for that. All adventurers wear a cape. Do you have one I can borrow? I don't want to take yours, though. Only if you have an extra one, please. So this is going to cost us 2,400 gold. I don't have one, but maybe one day. The sea seems endless, doesn't it? Yeah. Wonder what else is out there. Don't know. La 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 la. Okay. Would you like to listen to my serenade, Juan? Sure. Splendid. Yes. Very nice. I still have a ways to go. Maybe someday I'll be as good as the legendary Garin. Or, a.k.a. Garland. A long time ago, I traveled to a town called Damdora. I spent the most wonderful time at an inn run by a delightful old man. I wonder how he's doing now. Well, we'll have to check that out if we ever make our way to Damdora. Is it Damdora or Damdora? I'm not sure. What's a shaken? Well, we got a medical herb, we got a torch, we got an evac bell, which we have one. Always have one of these on hand, because again, you can escape a dungeon with them. It very often can mean life or death. And it's possible to get confused and lost in a dungeon. Laurel. I have no idea what that does. I'm not going to buy one because it's a lot of money. But we'll check it out later. I don't know if that's like a... I don't know what it does. Anyhow, here's the bank. This is the bank. We don't have an account yet, so let's go ahead and do that. That'd be a good use of our 100. And we'll just go ahead and pop in the money we've got. That's great. This way, if you pass away or get knocked out, you don't lose half your money. You came from Roto. There was a cave halfway on your way there. Or your way here. The cave is said to be for the remembrance of the legendary warrior Roto. Yep. Welcome to Garai, the port town by the sea. You don't need the inn. Not necessarily. How much does it cost, though? 24 gold. Yeah, we're good. Let's investigate the place. It's empty. It's empty. It's empty. It's empty. Why do the guests keep the lavatory so damn dirty? I don't get paid enough for this. Oh, sorry. What you got? It's empty. It's a nice place inside. It's got a very high cathedral ceiling. It's a shame that the ships aren't sailing during this time. It's all right, my dear honey slime. I'm sure the sea monsters will clear up any second now. Let's arrange a banquet in the meantime. I'm sure you're famished. Yes, let's have a banquet. There is a dungeon somewhere in this town, and it's extremely dangerous. But I think to get into it... Let's start over. But I think to get to it, you need a magic key. I think someone in Rimuldar sells them. That is true, my friend. Rimuldar is dangerous as hell. Well, not Rimuldar itself, but getting to Rimuldar. This is the way to the tomb that they spoke of. Can't get in there. Red door, remember? Magic key. We don't have one yet. Welcome to Garai, the port town by the sea. Oh, what you do? You cooking oysters? Darn it. I got them. It got on my foot. What did? Would you get out of the way, kid? Okay, man. Just chill. Sign say, welcome to Garai. Okay. What you got for sale? We also sell holy water to fend off the Dragon Lord's demons. How can we help you? Yeah, same kind of stuff. Yeah, that's good. Actually, no. All my money's in the bank. I was going to buy another antidote herb, but I don't have to wait. I hear that there's treasure in Garai's tomb. Indeed. And a mini medal. If you think about it, buy some holy water from the nun over there. Isn't nun just one N-U-N? I'm not sure. It'll protect you from the Dragon Lord's minions. Yeah, but I don't like it. I mentioned that in another video. Okay, so time to do some grinding. You can stay or you can go. I will leave it in, and I just use a timestamp if you don't want to watch it. No, you don't have to watch it. But there could be some interesting banter, you never know. How much money? We get 12 gold. So killing 2 of those is enough for a stay at the inn. And a chimera wing, always appreciated. Beware, dear viewers. You got a crit there, nice. Whenever you cross a bridge in this game, generally it means you move to a new monster set. And that means that the danger grows whenever thou crossest. But we're going to risk it for the biscuit here. We're going to get the spooky. We're going to smack him down. Darn you, spook. Alright. What do you have for me? An antidote to herb. I've noticed, since we were playing on easy, again, because we want to just reduce the grinding. It's my understanding that's basically the only difference. Effectively the only difference. But I have noticed that there seems to be more drops. Because I am playing this side by side with, you know, like in my evening downtime. I'm playing this on normal. And you very, very, very rarely get an enemy drop in that. And the grind is much more, you know, time intensive. Oh, we have a sparkly. Herbal tincture. What does that do? A potent medicine made from carrots and herbs protects the user from most terrain damage for a while. Oh, that's good. We're not running into any harder monsters than normal. Which is, evac bell, take that. Which I'm surprised by. Normally we'd be finding Magidrakis and skeletons over here. Maybe this is part of the difficulty difference also. I don't know. Do we know the sleep spell? We do not. A skeleton could be a real problem for us then. What about down here? What kind of monsters we have here? Slime. Yeah, it seems that maybe the enemy tiles or the enemy like regions or whatever you want to call it are different. Now, there is another cave over here. I don't want to go there yet because that one is very long and windy. And easy to get lost in. Now I'm wondering, you know, like, are the enemies you encounter based on your level then? Let's go across another bridge. Okay, well, maybe not. This is a problem. We're gonna run. Yeah. And find a mini medal. Anything here? There's a town down there in the desert. We're not gonna go there yet. That's, we've established that there are, in fact, skeletons across that bridge. Normally, there'd be skeletons on this side of the bridge, but we don't have that. Some various increases. Looks good. We learned snooze. There you go. That makes skeletons a little bit more manageable. You just put them to sleep. In this little forest here, in the original game, you would be... There we go. There's a Magidraki. I wondered when it was going to show up. Anyhow, in the original game, this forest here was full of wolf lords, which were very good for mid-game grinding. Because they, even though they were ferocious, they would waste most of their turns trying to cast Stop Spell on you, which, you know, does what you think it does. And they would not attack. We need to run from this. They would not attack. Usually. And if attack or two got through, you could usually heal through it, you know. Heal out of it. And because they were a fairly ferocious enemy, you got a pretty good pile of experience from them. Okay, so we're going to try to put him to sleep. Wasn't affected. And the battle message speed is still kind of fast for your all's benefit. Let's try it again. Dagnabbit. Well, he's not hitting very hard. Let's just crack him over the head. That chainmail is paying dividends. These have about 30-ish HP, I think. Something like that. Yeah, got a huge amount of experiencing gold from him there. You know, we could eat the damage here. Get that. That brings us up to 10 mini metals. Oh gosh, 4 HP per step. Pretty intense. And max is 39. Let's just go ahead and cast it one more time. Still have 10 points. Now we're getting skeletons up here. So your level may determine to some degree what monsters you will meet where. Maybe. Or maybe we were just having some funny rolls there on encounters. I don't know. Yeah, these are the delicious kinds of things you'll miss if you skip. There's the old spooky spook. Now, in that cave over in the mountains over there to the east of here. And the magician, he's a chicken. There's a ring in there that will increase our attack by probably 8, I think. We're going to want to get that. That daggone scorpion, he poisoned us. That's what scorpions do. You ever been stung by a scorpion, viewers? Let me know in the comments. Let's see. The mountain cave. I mean, we can go in there, but how many torches do we have? 6. Later, there's a spell that lets us get by without a torch. May just wait till we learn that spell. The old magician goes down. He keeps running away. Take down the skeleton. The original monster sprite for the skeleton had no sword. And there were 4 types of skeleton monsters in the original 4 palette swaps. There was a skeleton, which had a green tunic like this guy, but no sword. There's the Wraith, which has same design, but I think that his right foot is forward instead of the left foot, and he's wearing kind of a brown tunic. Then there's the Wraith Knight, which is oriented the same way as the skeleton in terms of, you know, which foot is forward. And he's holding a sword, but I always thought it looked more like a bone club. And then there was the, what was it called? The Shadow Wraith or something like that. And it was just black. It was just black. Couldn't see any detail at all. Pretty rough monster when you first encountered him. And we've learned Squelch. That removes poison, so that is super useful. However, I believe it costs 8 magic points to cast, which is kind of crazy. I believe. Squelch. No, 4. 4. So I was very off about that. But still, that's not insignificant when you consider that heal costs 3. Yeah. So I guess the developer wanted to maintain the threat level of poison to some degree. Because again, the key to Dragon Quest, one of the hugest tactical concerns that you have is managing your magic points. Because there are not usually very easy or cheap ways to replenish them in the field. You only can do that by resting at an inn or some of the very, very few like magical pots or things like that you might find. Extremely rare. Many Dragon Quest games don't even have those kind of things. And you can only get a free refill at an inn. And what items you do find that restore magic points usually restore very, very few. Like the apples in this game. We're going to try out our squelch spell here just to show you. And we've recovered from the poison. So it's a matter of, do I want to use magic or do I want to use money? Money, of course, in terms of antidote herb, which costs 30 gold per herb, which right now is still kind of significant. I do wish the encounter rate was a smidge higher. That's one thing. That's the only thing I would change about this, really. I mean, occasionally you get relatively quick encounters like that, but it's pretty rare. I come from the old school, and I just enjoy a fairly high encounter rate. I realize I'm probably in the minority in that. But that's okay. Different strokes for different folks. That's how we all roll. Oh, one thing I did not show was the graphic options. If you press F5, it brings up this screen here, and you can see there's, you know, a handful of things to change. You can change between full screen or windowed mode. You can also use Alt-Enter to go between full screen and windowed, and set the resolution for the windowed mode. Allow uneven pixels, you know. Yeah, I mean, you could read what it says. These shaders are these kind of things like you find in emulators, you know. There's a whole bunch of them, including some colorblind options. But none, I think, looks best for my purposes. And to get rid of this, just press F5 again. And there you go. Alright, how close are we to another level? A little ways off. 145 points, not too bad. We could do some exploring off to the east. They did say the princess was hauled off that way, didn't they? And we're not hardly high enough level to go looking for the princess yet. But we can go check this way. I don't have a ticket for this maze thing yet. I don't think. No. So that'll have to wait. I haven't done that in my private time playthrough either. And here's something I always enjoy. The bridge is only a single tile, but yet there is a special background for encountering a monster on a bridge. I always love it when a game does that. Let's go. Battle on the tiny bridge. Anticlimactic. Okay. We have something here. What is this? Question mark. Exit. It's dark here. You can't seem to move the boulder from this side. Okay. There are monsters here. Cool. And we got a foggy, like, monster portrait background. That's neat. It's empty. A spooky draws near. I just walked right by this in my main playthrough, and I forgot. I never did go back to it. Hey, a medical herb. Calidemos? Not sure. Hey, you found this secret area too, huh? Isn't it cool? Yeah, it is. Hey. It's empty. You could destroy the boulder if you had a bomb. Well, I'll keep that in mind. I love the foggy background. It looks so cool. This is so neat. Okay. Let's go down this way. I wonder if there's a big bad monster hiding in here somewhere. That would be cool, wouldn't it? We go down, nothing down. And this may just be a fun little area, and there's, you know, it's just a fun little area. That's fine. You can make up your own stories about what... Ooh! 25 gold. Not too shabby. A torch. And a chimera wing. Not bad. But yeah, little stories, little areas like this, it's just fun to be in. You can make up your own story in your mind about why you're here, what you see, what you experience while you're here. I wonder what the point of that rock is. Oh, you can push it out this way. Huh. Is there a place I could push that rock to? To like solve a puzzle, maybe? I didn't notice any indentations. Or is it there to just make a shortcut? Will it stay pushed if I leave and come back? Can't get on that log. And this is a bombable rock here. They look the same. But that one obviously is a way to treasure. Maybe there's a mini metal in that. That would be my guess. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Sometime. Bombs were not something that was part of the original Dragon Quest. What's this? It looks like a box of rocks. As dumb as a box of rocks, Jim. Well, I didn't see anywhere to push that rock to. So I'm curious, does it stay pushed? And this is exit. Let's go out and go back in. I mean, I'd be surprised if it did. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know. We'll have to do some thinking about that. How's our HP? It's fine. I'm not going in there for that, but we will eventually, just not right now. Because I don't have a lot of magic to do much healing. And yeah. We won't forget it though. Eventually, we'll be able to walk in the swamp without taking damage, but that's going to be a long time from now. Found a torch. Nice. Anything? Ooh, a sparkly. And we're in the stronger enemy set now. So, wherever there are Magidrakis, there may also be skeletons. Keep that in mind. Hey, we gained another level. Pretty decent increases there. And glow. That is the spell I was talking about earlier that lets us get around having a torch. But it costs 6 to cast. So it's expensive. But it allows you to see in dark dungeons. The visibility is greater than using a torch. And 30 gold, not bad. And one thing I'll say also about glow. It works differently in this game than it did in the original NES version. I don't know about the original Famicom version, but in the NES version, Dragon Warrior, the westernized game, when you would cast this spell, it was called Radiant. It wasn't called Glow, but it did the same thing. It would create 3 levels of light around your character, centered around the character, whereas the torch only created 1. So the torch would illuminate one tile around your character in every direction. Whereas with Radiant, it would illuminate 3 tiles distant in a square around your character. And as the spell wore off, which took a good long time, it would shrink to 2 tiles, and then 1 tile, and then, 0 tiles. In this game, you get, I don't know, it's approximately twice as bright as a torch or so. Maybe not hardly that much brighter. But it just goes away all at once. And I feel like torch actually lasts longer for some reason. I could be wrong about that. But that may just be because I was so disappointed in the way it worked and how much it cost to cast. I mean, 6 magic points is a huge amount at any point in the game. But certainly now in what is still very much the early game. But, it is what it is. I do like that it means that torches remain important throughout the game. I do like that. It's a good idea to check these trees that stand alone like that. Sometimes something might be there. What do we got here in this little desert? Magidrakis. And skeletons, if I recall. When I was little and I used to play this game a lot on the Nintendo, I remember grinding for levels in this desert quite a bit because you could find skeletons here. And because skeletons go to sleep real easy in the NES version, they're relatively safe once you know the sleep spell. Any skeletons? Any skeletons? They seem to be less susceptible to it in this version. Probably no skeletons. Okay. What about this little forest here? You just press the space bar to search. Hey, there's a sparkly up there. This game was made with RPG Maker? At least that's my understanding. I've always wanted to make an RPG myself, but I don't really know what I'm doing. I've never made a video game before. And I don't know where to start. It's overwhelming. But I would love to make a little simple RPG like this of my own on an original idea, so that once I had put all the effort into making it, I could actually sell it. That would be super cool. I really like text adventures. I don't think that would sell too well in today's market. It'd be awfully niche. And I don't even know if that would be simpler to program. I don't know. I don't really know. But I've always wanted to make a little RPG that's very much like Dragon Quest. Not a carbon copy, but, relatively simple. Let's see. Let's go ahead and use Squelch. And let's heal. Alright, we're down to 6 MP. Did I not use Squelch? Yeah, I did. Okay. But yeah, not a cookie cutter copy, but an original idea with some original mechanics, some few things I've thought of. Obviously, I'm not going to go into detail about it here in a public video, but yeah, it's one of my goals in life is to actually make that game. I have some flowcharts that I've put together to help conceptualize the game and some storyboards and things, but as far as actually coding the thing, or having an engine to work with or anything like that, I have no idea where to start with that. No idea whatsoever. One of the coolest things from my childhood that I remember was Nintendo Power's coverage of Dragon Warrior, the US version of this game, which Nintendo Power was instrumental in bringing that game to the West. And Howard Phillips, who was very influential in Nintendo of America and also the Nintendo Power magazine, he pretty much single-handedly pressed the issue. And in fact, there for a while, if you subscribed to Nintendo Power, you would actually get a copy of Dragon Warrior for free. Which, you don't see that kind of stuff these days. Very powerful incentive to subscribe to the magazine. But anyway, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, anyway, yes, Nintendo Power's coverage of this. They covered it extensively in more than one issue. And there was a removable strategy guide, I guess, or extended instruction manual. I don't remember exactly what it was called. It was called a guide, but I don't remember. Adventurer's Guide or something like that. Anyhow, it was stapled inside of the magazine. I don't remember which issue. But you could bend the staples and pull it out and put the staples back. Anyhow, it had awesome illustrations. It had data on all the monsters in the game. Their hit points, maybe their magic points, I'm not sure what kind of spells they used, and a little flavor text for each of them. I loved that. It had beautiful illustrations of characters and weapons and armor and accessories, which is super, super cool. But the coolest thing was in a different issue, they had this flowchart thing where they talked about this is how an RPG is made, or this is not just an RPG, but this is how a video game is made. You know, it was an if-then kind of logic chart, and it was a narrative version of Dragon Warrior. And you would make choices. It had all these boxes in a flowchart, and you started at one box, and you always started in that same box. And you would make a choice, and it would tell you which box to go to if you made this choice or that choice, etc. It included enemy encounters. It included finding treasure, going to towns. It was super, super cool. And that really stuck with me. And so when I first had this idea to make this game, I thought of that flowchart and made one of my own, just sort of, you know, spitballing ideas. I keep waiting until we're sort of, you know, a week and on our last legs to go into the town here. It looks like it's going to take a while because we're at level 10. We might be able to make it down to Rimuldar at this point. In fact, I'm pretty sure we can. It might be dicey, but we're going to try it. What do we get? Antidote. Nice. How many of those do we have now? Maybe a good idea to stock up. Let's head on in the town, though. This is Cole, also known as Maira, or Mara. Welcome, Maira. That's all right. I didn't want to be a burden on his dreams. Okay, who? Hey, get a load of this. The husband of poor Cleo over there skipped town to buy some magic keys. That good-for-nothing man left behind his lovely wife. I mean, really, who does that? You must really love magic keys. You peer into the well. Down we go into the Maira well. Hey, what's up? Please don't hurt me. I'm a good slime, I promise. Slurp. I tell you some useful information. The man that lives in Rimuldar had the fairy flute. I think his name was Rorik. Rorikstead? Found an herbal tincture. Now, refresh my memory, game. Potent medicine made from carrots and herbs. Oh, yes. Yes, we use that to walk into the Swampuses. which if we want to go to Rimuldar, we're going to have to do. Thank you, Senor Slime. The way to Rimuldar is down south, and we have to go through a thing called the Marsh Cave. And you bet it's full of swampy areas. Bark, bark. Welcome, this is an open-air bath. You know, they see these waters have been blessed by the Almighty himself. You believe that? Yeah, I doubt it. Yeah, me neither. What if we say yes? Oh, really? Maybe I should give it a try. Well, maybe you should. Our bathhouse. What do you got to say? Welcome to Maira. And you come just at the right time. The carrots are in season. I hope they stay in season the whole time. Sit down, have a drink. We're going to get wrecked by the Dragon Lord anyways. Well, okay. Did you know? No, I heard there's a splendid inn to the south that's covered in snow. I'd like to visit it one day. All right, that's good. We do need to rest at the inn. Strength seed. These will increase the associated stat. There's several different kinds of seeds by an amount. It's random, 1 to 3. They're not necessary to complete the game, so don't stress yourself out if you don't get 3 every time. Anything's better than nothing. Oh yes, sorry. Hey you, I see that soon when a beautiful woman looks upon the face of the hero, she'll fall in love with a lucky person. It's empty. Can't look in the mirror. What's this dude's deal? I think I drank too much. Well, maybe you did. It's empty. It's empty. What about you? Hoodlum? Puff. 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 Oh, how wonderful. Zzz. Snort. Whatever it is, it put him out like a light. Anything in here? No. Very good. What's up? Hey, Nightfly, it's the guy that made the game. Could you talk to me across the stump? Okay. I'm Nightfly. What, you want advice? Well, if you go get a puff, check your records afterwards. But that's the only hint you'll get from me. Have fun saving the world and all that. Okay. Puff, you say. 50 gold, yes. You gotta be topped up if we're gonna try it down south. Don't forget your complimentary apple. How many apples do we have at this point? We have 2. That's good. Alright, so here we have a magic key door. Right there. There's a chest in there. Oh no, the shop doesn't have the legendary sword either. After all I went through. Well, that sucks. What have you got, man? Same stuff everybody else has. Oh well, no, actually, they have the iron and the steel. You see, okay, so we have the chainmail. And remember I said I think we can skip iron if we do buy the chainmail, and I think we can because iron gives us an additional 6 for 1,000 gold. For 2,000 more, you get an additional 14. And we wouldn't be buying any more armor after that. Because I'm positive the steel armor gives you enough defense if you have enough levels to be able to acquire the Roto's armor, which is the strongest armor. And spoiler alert, you do have to fight a monster to get it. So yeah, I think we made the right choice. It's always good to be prudent about your money. And what have you got for us? Ah, selling herbal tinctures. While the carrots are in season, try some. Well, I wonder if the carrots ever go out of season. We got Chimera Wing. We're good on that. Dragon Skill. You only need 1 Dragon Skill. Torches, I'm going to buy a couple to get us up to 9. Medical herbs, I'm going to buy a couple of them too. Poison ring. This helps protect against poison. It's expensive, and I'm pretty sure you find one later. So I'm just not going to buy that. You can buy a lot of antidote herbs for 650 gold, you know what I'm saying? Herbal tincture. We have 2. I'm going to buy an additional 1. I'll buy an additional 2. Okay, that's good. 164 gold. Sounds fair to me. Very good. Okay, so that's got this side of town. Yep, taken care of. Let us see. Let's check. There's the bank. I'll be back. I'll be back. It's empty. Down clothes. How many? Why did it look like the leather armor? Before we talk to you, what's this fellow got to say? This is nice. It really helps with my rheumatism. That's very similar to what someone says in the original game. They say the baths and coal cure rheumatism. Now, we do not know. There's something important here. In this game, several steps south of this, there's a thing. Right here. I'm going to go ahead and get it so that we won't forget it. Someone will tell us exactly where it is, or maybe not exactly, but generally where it is later. But it's here, okay? The fairy flute is south of the bath in Maira. Right at the end of the stone path here, walk 1 tile down and press space to search, and there you go. We'll need that later, trust me. All right, bunny lady, what do you got to say? Hey, big boy, how about a puff puff? It'll cost you only 100 gold. Okay, if you're new to Dragon Quest, you may not know about puff puff. This is in most of the games. It wasn't in the original game. At least I don't think it was. I don't remember it being in there in the American version anyway. And it's a question about what it really is. Is it something lewd or is it not? I'll leave your imagination to it. But we're going to go ahead and get it on the advice of Nightfly. All right then. Let's get this started, shall we? Puff. 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 What is she puffing on? Oh no, something has exploded. Puff, puff, puff. Oh, okay. Okay, cutie, your time's up. Thank you very much. Don't hesitate to come again, wink, wink, if you ever get the feeling, okay? She has a guillotine in here? It's a guillotine. Why would you have that? I mean, this I can get. Handcuffs. Found a mankini. Can you equip that? Info. This one piece makes you look absolutely fabulous. Let's put it on. Oh, that's just great. Oh, so you're like that, huh? Yeah, I guess I am. It's a slime toy. Sure. Rope. You got a mini medal. So you got to do this to get the mini medal anyway. What about the bed? Oh. Well. What does she say if you don't? If you have your regular clothes on. The defense, it's question. I don't know. We'll have to try it in battle. Let's see. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, I just loved it. Thank you. He also said check your records. Hey, look there. We got a gold star up at the top. So, remember in part 1 I said I know the way to get one of the stars. Well, this was the way. It's the only one I found so far. Can't go behind here. Probably should save. Hey, it's a wizard. Brave descendant of Roto, you can't defeat the Dragon Lord with any of those weapons. There should be a sword that Roto left behind somewhere in this land. Seek it out. It's empty. Welcome, young servant of God. I'm sorry, wrong voice. Welcome, young servant of God. How may our church assist you? We're here to save. Adventure log 3, please. Your deeds have been saved. Please take care. Shall. That harlot, she may beckon you, but you must resist her devilish charm. She's pure evil. What if I put on the... I bet he's talking about the bunny girl. Same thing, okay. I mean, maybe he's talking about the nun. I don't know. What a harlot. I had to get the gold star, man. Anyhow. There's a way out. Well, we got a magic key door here. And there's a fella in there that looks important. I heard there's a legendary flute somewhere in this village, but I have no idea where it could be. Yes. Rorik and Rimuldar will tell us about that, but I figured we'd go ahead and get it now. These carrots seem to provide properties that negate the effect of poison marshes. Interesting. What if I walk all over them? Anyhow. Magic key door. We gotta go to Rimuldar. The sooner the better. There's carrots growing everywhere. Alright. Are you ready? I'm not ready. You know why? Because I didn't put my money in the bank. Whenever you go on a dangerous journey, please put the money in the bank. Please. I got an 8. We got a 4. I got a 7. And we got almost 3,000 in the bank. See? That way them grubby monsters can't take it. Wait a minute. What is this? We can't. Yeah. Oh, I see. It's just it's part of a buttress. Gotcha. Let's get the heck out of here. Now, the way to Rimuldar is through the Marsh Cave. Which is down here. That's quite a bit of marsh to cross. So we are going to use one of the tinctures for a short time. I don't know how long, but just don't dilly-dally, okay? This is a nice background. Very atmospheric. And here we go, Marsh Cave. Now, there's a secret to getting through here without a torch, but I'm going to show you with a torch so that you can see. So you want to go straight down. Do not deviate from this because there are things in the dungeon, or the cave rather, that will hurt you badly if you deviate from this path. Darn it. So just go straight down until you can't go straight down anymore. This works for all versions of the game. You don't even need to use a torch in the original. Because you can just go straight down, turn to the right, go down, turn to the right, go down, turn to the left, and you're out. So anyway, we go all the way down. You go around this corner. It's essentially the same thing here. And up the stairs, and you're out. Now, On the other side, things are pretty dangerous. So don't dilly-dally around. If we look at the map, you see the quill. That's where we are. Rimuldar is directly south of us. It's the yellow goldish rectangle that's surrounded by mountains. So we can't take a straight shot to get there. But I'll go the most direct path because the monsters here are way more challenging. Like this guy's going to try and put us to sleep. We're going to hope for the best. It's going to take 4 hits to take him out. We have excellent defense. I mean, he's taking 1 hit point per attack, but again, this is a magic user, so he's not, you know, got a high strength stat. And go around the mountains. This way you can see the town down there now. Excellent move. We rolled a crit. Nice. And that put him down. Around this way. Now, we made that look very safe and easy, but believe me, it is not. Here we are in Rimuldar. Now, it's a good idea to go around the outside of the village first. In the other versions of the game, and it seems like it is this one too. Nana says, again, I can't believe Rorik is late again. What the hell's he doing, Harumph? Rorik, we heard that name up in Maira. He's the guy that had the flute. We go around this side. Ah, it's Rorik. That's right, I'm Rorik. What, my girlfriend's waiting? Well, crap. This place looks like the place where we were going to meet. She's probably really upset. So I guess she is then, huh? Well, thanks for telling me. To show my thanks, I'll tell you something good. If you search, here we go, 4 steps south of the bathhouse in Maira, you'll find a special item. I need to go apologize to Nana. Okay. There's nothing here where he was standing. That's okay. So there you go. That's how you find out. For efficiency's sake, since I already knew where it was, I figured I'd get it. Let's go see if he's getting chewed out. Thanks again, man. I owe you big time. Hope you find that thing. Oh, so you told Rorik that I was waiting for him on the other side of town? That's so sweet. As my thanks, please take the contents of that chest. We got a mini medal. That brings us to 10 or 11. 11 or 12, rather. 12. 12 medals. Nothing there. Rimuldar. What, you looking for Rorik? That womanizer, usually around the outskirts of town. He's no good. Alright, so that was your clue. How much does it cost to rest here? 100 gold, shnikes. Not yet. I hear that in this town there's a shop that sells magic keys. Where could this shop be? I wonder. We'll find it. Hey, nice. Now that I know the Dragon Lord is coming attacked, I won't be able to settle down and start my own business. Oh crap, that's a good looking turkey. I'm glad I finally made it. I left my wife Cleo in the village of Maira and set out to come here. I was attacked by monsters and they stole my money. So now I can't return to Maira, darn it. Well, I'll just take your mini medal. It's empty. Alright. Well, you know, things happen. Oh, we talked to you. Sorry. Sorry. Hello, child. Who are you, sir? You don't look for me at all. May I have some more? I suggest you seek lodging at my mother's inn. Are you Willy Wally? No. You peered into the well. Ooh, cool. A big sack of 54 gold. I'll take it. Give me that gold. Goldfinger. Alright, what do you got? Same old. Yeah. We're good. I don't know how much these keys are gonna be, so let's take out 1,000. We're not gonna need that much. They were kind of expensive in the Nintendo, the NES version. 70 at Rimuldar, they were the cheapest than they were anywhere, and you had to go to Rimuldar to buy them first before other areas would open up. Were they 73 gold? I don't remember. Anyhow, according to the legend, the ancient legend even, Roto traveled to the western tip of this land and created a rainbow bridge. I also heard that he entered the darkness from a hidden passage in the Dragon Lord's room. Traveler, if you meet with a descendant of Roto, please tell them what I've just said. For sure, they should find it of some use. Well, perhaps they shall, wink wink. Alright, get out of the way, Willy Wally. The prisoner, from your appearance, you seem to be an admirer of the hero Roto. However, in reality, the personal history of Roto is clouded in mystery. I heard a story that he just arrived one day from another land. That's true. Southwest of this town, there's a tree. If you search there, you might find something useful. I shall endeavor to find it. Hooba-dooba, shooba-dooba. Did you know that there's a small shrine to the southwest of the village of Maira? I'm sorry, to the northwest of the village of Maira. I heard that a strange old man is living all alone there. Weapons and armor. What have you got? You have something we desperately need, and because we're playing on easy and gold and experience are increased, we have the money to buy it without a lot of grinding, and that is the broadsword. This weapon will carry us almost to the end of the game. So we're going to get that right now. Magic armor. This is the next to the best armor in the game. Again, we're probably not going to buy that. We'll go for steel when we have the money to upgrade, which actually probably won't be that long because we have another 1,500 or so in the bank. And yeah, there's no need because you can get the stronger armor with steel armor, so won't need that. But anyhow, let's go ahead and get this broadsword. Yeah, we're getting it. This is a gigantic increase in what was the increase? The only way to really look at it, no, this is not the only way, but this is the easy way. An increase of 13. Holy crap. Okay, that's good. Let's go ahead and equip. Oh, yeah. Attack plus 10. It's 23. That's good. And we will sell you the copper sword. Again, I wish it defaulted to 1. 90 is great. That's great for me. It's great for you. Again, the broadsword is so good. It'll carry us almost to the end of the game. You should find the fighter's ring. That will be one of your big accomplishments. I know where it's at, but it's a pain in the butt to go looking for it. Secret staircase. What could this be? It's empty. It's empty. Ugh. All this talk about the Dragon Lord is so lame. Yeah, the Dragon Lord, he's lame. Ever since the war against the Dragon Lord started, business has been great. We might even be able to afford to open a new shop in the future. Oh, it's you. Hey, how'd you get in here, Scrim? Well, I just want your chest. Hold on. While I steal your mini medal right out from under your nose. And we'll call it good. Okay, okay. Dragon Lord's lame. Note to self. And in here we have an item shop. And a sack full of 120 gold. Yes, sir. We also sell magic keys. So there we go. We found the spot. We are going to... They're only 16 gold. Wow, what a steal. We're going to buy 9. Buy one of these. Silver bracelet, big old agility bump with that. It does take up your accessory slot. Let's see, antidote herb. We're good. We're, you know, maybe I'll buy one of those. Now we're good. Nice. All right, we'll see ya. Now that we have magic keys, we need to go around opening up magic key doors. And what better place to do that, or to start doing that, than right here. When rain and sun meet, a rainbow bridge will be made. That is an ancient legend passed down here in Elfgard. Also, I heard a story that the Sunstone slept within Ratatome Castle. It's empty. We got a big old life acorn. Nice. We will use these nuts and seeds later. And got another one, defense seed. Nice, nice, nice. Again, these can increase your stats by 1 to 3, I think, on all of them. The associated stat. 1 to 3. 1 to 3. You know, just small little increases, not so bad. We didn't go in here. We should have. There may be some weapons and armor in this world that are formidable enough to stand up against the Dragon Lord. I hope so. Before long, this town will succumb to the demons. Oh, God! Way to be negative. This is a place of prophecy. Don't tell me who you are, because I already know. You're a descendant of the hero of Roto. Wow, my reading skills are high. You are a descendant of the hero Roto Rock. Have you visited the holy shrine? No. Go forth, and you will see the holy shrine to the south. We may not go down there yet, because the monsters are pretty strong. Okay, so I guess that's about it for here. I'm going to go get a couple more keys. Max out on keys. While we're here, right? Because we used 2. Let's buy 2 more. In later games, the magic key and different key, there was more than one different kind of key. And once you got a key, you had a key. They didn't disappear when you used them. All right, so it's only 83 gold, but we're going to put it in the bank out of, you know, best practices. 8, 1, 2, 3. And that brings us up to 2003 in the bank. Another 1,997 we'll be able to afford to steal armor, and I think that'll be our next big purchase. So with no gold in our hand, there's no risk to running around down here, so let's just do it. We have a fancy new sword, which is scaring the heck out of the warlock, apparently. Going for the holy shrine right now is risky. Goldman, this is good to see. Guess what these turn into when you destroy them? Yeah, big pile of gold. So that's a positive thing. And they're also relatively easy to take out. Even in normal mode, they're not much of a threat by the time you encounter them. Holy Lord, that's a lot of gold. In normal, it's only 650. Wow, that's almost game breaking. So yeah, let's go get that armor now. Let's just get it. No need beating around the bush. So yeah, I don't know. Setting it on easy may have been a little bit much. But we're in it to win it now. Let's go ahead and get our money out, and let's go buy that steel armor. Yeah, it's a nice increase. Let's sell. Yeah, the chainmail. Nice. We haven't tried the Mankini in battle yet, have we? But I don't know what purpose that serves. $700. 103. That's what we got. Might not be a bad idea to save it. In fact, we've been going for a while. Might not be a bad idea to call it an episode. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and save it. And next time we will be back at Ratatome, where we'll use some magic keys to open up a bunch of doors. And we'll just sort of go around all the places we've been to thus far, opening the doors now that we can open them. So thank you very much for joining me here in the Roost today. I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are, whenever you are. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.